Okay, back for some more coffee.
That was not what we meant to say.
Back for some more Grim Dawn, episode 4, I think. And I think we left off where we just met the Rovers.
Uh-huh.
We can head back over there. I think. Yeah.
It's the Arcovian foothills rift.
Yeah. Okay. Gonna collect some dynamite. There's the dynamite spot. Load these guys.
That will never not be satisfying.
Watch them turn into Gibbs. Get exploded. Okay.
I got one of one dynamite that I needed.
Same here.
You poor dumb fools.
Thinking they can fight us? With all the bugs. Royal jelly.
I was about to ask, do we have the quest for the royal jelly yet?
Not yet. It's an exit. Here. Oh, there's stuff up north.
This way?
Yes. Right, that's a dead end, but some barrels or something down there. Enemy. Hmm.
Bugs!
Kill the bugs. I'd cool if you get all of our royal jellies right away. Ooh, I think I did. I have 4 of them now. I think this is where we... Oops, I may have 4. Where we came in. So, let's go ahead and go out.
I only got one royal jelly, but that's okay.
Get some more later on. Before we blow that place, I want to just... Lock. Actually, anything Up this way. Before we go down there and blow up the dynamite area. Gotta find, what's his name?
The dude.
Yeah, the old guy. Ooh. There's the man. Please, stranger, take this talisman. I carry it away from my camp to prevent bandits from stealing it. But nature has passed judgment, and I am not long for this world. Matthias pauses to clear his throat of blood. I implore you, bring the talisman to Grevin. He is at a rover camp just east of Staunton Mine, in the Arcovian foothills. Tell him that I died protecting our relic. I will do as you ask. Okay. Loaded. Hurt loot. Something at the end of this little broken bridge. But
I love this game.
a fun one.
Level up!
And you're like half a level in front of me, or no?
I am
Yeah.
currently wearing a pair of rings that each give +3 to.
You get where I deliberately chose not to use any of my gear for my previous playthroughs.
Well, I am sorry for you.
Let's see here.
There's nothing.
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 See more bugs.
Have we gone in that mine?
That was the one that that was the other exit from the one we were in just a second ago.
And yes, we have been in there.
Yeah. Alright. This guy. And you look in your search for Elder Matthias. I found the Elder. I'm sorry. Ah, a great loss to our people. Elder Matthias did all he could to keep our talisman from bandit hands, and it seems he had given his life to preserve his duty. Tell me, did you find the talisman on him? Yes, actually, here it is. At least his death was not in vain. Thank you. The return of this talisman will lift the spirits of my people. Alright, you're welcome. Goodbye. Okay, this guy wants us to go and blow up the thing blocking the road.
Monster pigs!
Piggy, piggy, piggies. That's mighty fine sipping miso. Alright. Boom!
Explosion!
Does he want us to go back and talk to him now that we blew it up?
I don't know.
To speak with Quaid.
I don't know if that was the guy or not.
He had a thing above his head. Oh, where is this? There it is. Yeah.
This guy.
You've returned. Was your venture successful? I destroyed the barricade. Job well done. Thank you. You done good by us, and we won't forget it. Got a new bag. My pleasure.
Ta-da!
We got a bag. Ooh. Soiled trousers. Royal July. Oh, I'm so close to being able to use this mace. Dead beater.
Oh. There's a path over here we didn't take yet.
Over.
Nope. To the left. Up there. Not
That's
the
the one?
detonation, not the
Oh, right there.
detonation site. There.
It looks like there might. No, we already did that one right there. I don't know why it's still showing up. Yeah, we could go right there. That's straight north of us. Okay. Take it a emote. Wouldn't mind finding some more dynamite. Go back this way. This leads us back around. Ooh, a bunch of burning dead. I wonder if I can see. Is this combat shrine back up? Does this respawn every time you looks like it. Every time you exit the game and reload again?
Are you sure we haven't done this one?
I don't think we have. Maybe we've been all in here, so I don't know why we wouldn't. Exploded. Ooh. What's that? Oh. I guess that would go on the Skinner family seal. Okay, ready?
Yes.
I leveled up.
Congrats.
Ooh, a blue badge.
Nice.
Put on this. 29% more pet damage. Attack speed. That. Got a two-handed firearm and a one-handed firearm. Epic metal. Nasty of the poor. No, that might not be too bad for you. I'm gonna drop it. Or does he have a shield? Are you using a shield?
Yes. I need a shield to do the shield charge.
I'll drop it like it's hot.
It won't let me pick it up. You pick it up.
Can't even see it anymore.
I can't pick it up.
Think about alt. It has disappeared for me. Were you frozen?
I didn't notice if I was.
Well, it has disappeared for me. I can't see it at all.
That is a shame.
Oh well.
Let us continue.
Yes. So maybe we.
I think what I've got is better anyways.
already been all through there. All right, so let's go back to the dynamite area. Oh, let me level up really quick. Bills. Okay. There's a little spot up here that we haven't seen, or I haven't seen at least. Taking right hand turns. The other side of there. Okay. And a big slapstick.
Your little devil dog to me looks too similar to those boars. I was
No.
trying to hit it. Oops. Why is it this one dying?
You awesome.
Does your build use Doom Bolt?
What?
Does your build use Doom Bolt? The lightning bolt thing.
Oh, 1 second. Can't hear you. What are you saying?
I was curious if your build uses Doom Bolt.
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, never mind. It's a skill in the occultist.
No. I do not.
Aw.
No bugs. Maybe we can get you some royal jelly. Oops. I went down the hole. So tired of coughing. Yay. Rat. Our straggler. It's the queen. Damn. It's blood bears. All that great. More. Royal jelly. I think that's everything down here, really.
I didn't get any royal jelly. Oh well.
They're just not royal enough. The bees! They got the map over here. Okay. That is everything that was over there. Now we can follow the road again. Break. Not bad, not bad.
Oh. Shiny thing.
Hey. I have one of those.
Ta-da!
Another fire.
Devotion point.
Loves this game. Devotion point.
Eric, did you see where my notes went? I had some papers with notes
I
right here.
didn't see them go anywhere.
Okay.
Onward. To this little village of people. Give me these guys. I heard you loot something.
Yeah, there's the thing. You walked right past it.
Okay. Talk to these rovers. This is what I need.
Keep your weapons where I can see them.
Welcome to our camp. What brings you here? Mornay sent me. Ah, so he did make it across the river. He was one tough son of a slith. Still has a bold in him to prove it. If Mornay sent you, then he must think we can help each other out. Care to put those weapons of yours to use? Sure. What do you need? Brownlee's gang is well armed and experienced. We are not. This is not a battle we're going to win by running in there head on. We need to cripple them. This is where you come in. The outlaws have a series of forges, similar in making to the one behind me, scattered throughout the 4 hills. If you destroy them, Darius's men won't be able to rearm themselves. I understand that this may not be your problem, but I am willing to make it your problem. For some iron. What do you say? We have a deal. And then this person... Stranger, you look well armed and capable. I've been injured by a rogue troll that's rampaging these parts. Please find the beast and slay it. It's a danger to our camp and to all travelers. Look for it up the road. I will end the beast's life. You'll have to forgive me, but I must tend to the wounded. You have quite a few wounded men here, or a few men injured. Yes, the battle with Cronley's brutes has proven taxing on our people. I'm afraid some of them won't make it through the night. Anything I could do to help? Oh, why yes, there is. We are too few to leave the camp undefended, but you could seek out the wasp hives around Old Arcovia. There are 2 large ones that I know of. One south of here near the rocky coast, and another to the north near Twin Falls. If you bring me some royal jelly, I could create an old rover remedy known to vastly accelerate healing. Why, if you do this for us, I'll happily show you how it's made. It would be the least we can do. And say, I will get you the royal jelly. You have how much royal jelly?
I need 1 more royal jelly.
I have 7. Oh, let's now, if I drop this... you've returned. Do you have the royal jelly? Yes, here it is. That's perfect. You have no idea how helpful this will be. Please, take some for the road ahead. You'll never know when you'll need it. And please, let me show you how to make some yourself. It's the least we could do for saving so many lives. Yo. And then I believe you have to.
Mm-hmm. Right on.
Okay. So, the troll guy's right outside of camp here. Gulgoth. Right.
Ooh. Did I get a new weapon? I did. Okay.
Hey. I found the bandit fortune. Detours. Named guy in here? It is. Wrecked by Protoss. Wow. Champion of the pit. Never realized that was his name.
There's 2 of them.
Wanderer's Mark of the Cage Soul. There's a little loot bubble here. Where's this mark? Health, attack speed, freeze duration.
This would have been so good to get on my other character, but here you go.
Colors. Zegan Home. I don't know what torrent is.
At any rate, it gives you +3. +3 or I don't know why I said that. +1 to your shaman skills.
I have this
And it's only a 3-piece set.
Got better armor and stuff than what I've got going on. More health.
Did you want it or no?
I put it on.
Oh.
hold on, we're on your side, don't kill us. I sighed. Why are you in a cage? The stuff going on out there? Here, that's nothing compared to what's going on in the mine. Cromley's building himself an army of Ascended, and we want nothing to do with it. Of course, he don't take too kindly to people leaving his little cult. Got caught trying to leave. Now we're awaiting our turn with the pitmaster. He tears people apart like an animal. I don't want to be here when he gets bored with the guts splattered in the arena walls. You let us go, we won't cause no trouble no more. That's a promise. You're outlaws. Why should I spare you? Look, Crowley's gone off the deep end, crazy with power from those green crystals. I've seen what he does with his inner circle. Takes them to a secret room where he plunges shards into their flesh. That's when I was sure I wanted out of this gig. I get it. You're here to end it. You're one of them good people. But I can help you. Let us go and I'll tell you where he hides the big crystal. Then you can end this madness for good. Alright, I'm listening. There, I thought you were going to kill us. Alright, so Crowley don't leave the mines much no more. He's too busy creating more of his Ascended. You're going to have to get through them before you even see his ugly mug. But if you somehow survive, check behind Crowley's bed. There's a gap in the wall that leads to his little hideout. That's where Crowley does all his twisted experiments. Wreck the place, and nobody's going to think twice about using those crystals again. Alright, thanks. Now get out of here. Where do you want to go?
Up the hill.
Up the hill.
Dynamite. And the forge.
Dynamite. You think hiding on the walls will protect you? I think so. Three out of 3. Hey, it's a name dude. Silas the Skinner.
He's a dead dude.
I just leveled up.
Congrats.
Just killing these guys.
Alright, level up.
Okay. Good. No. Okay. Okay. Cutting through these guys like not knife through butter.
We're just that good.
The breaker has been broken. Ooh, a Maven's tomb. Oh. Nope. So there's the thing. Tunnel we have to go in. crap. Uh, uh, They're killing all these fools. Evil doesn't pay.
Steal their loot. Steal their loot. In the name of justice.
Ooh, level 16. I cannot use this. Here.
You need to speak up a little bit.
Excuse me. Okay. Kill these fools. And then we can go ahead and go in there and fight. On there. Waypoint. Don't shoot me, man. Don't shoot.
Oh, shoot. Let's go get this devotion point down here.
Yeah.
Ghosts.
Mm.
Dynamite.
No mind.
Just lying around.
Bandits. They don't know what they're doing. Secret.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, it's a gun. I don't want a gun.
Cave in. Down into the pit. Ghosts. Ambushe. Annals of Arcovia. You're doing military conditioning in Smite? Or just military conditioning?
Military conditioning. Smite is not in my skill tree.
Okay, I'm gonna drop this belt. I'm not sure if you need it or not.
Neat.
Potion. Completed. Is that not completed? Oh.
Douche.
All right. Back up we go. Just destroying these people. Oh, beehive. Royal jelly. Secret.
Secret.
Ooh. Blue book.
Blue gloves.
Hmm.
Ooh.
You in terrifying gaze by any chance?
No. That's for the floaty eye thing. I don't have one of those.
Before we continue on, we should go clear out all this part back here. The Bruiser Romanov's note. Second.
I didn't see that. Dropped only for you.
Everyone. Alright, let me see this note.
Was it in something you clicked?
No, it's something in the middle of the room that you broke.
Okay.
The Bruiser Romanov's note. The boss says I done good when I smashed them rover skulls for hiding their food. Says I'm next in line to join him and his brothers in the New Dawn. I've seen what those boys can do with them green crystals in their flesh. They could tear a man in half like a loaf of bread. But I heard them screaming too when Crowley put the crystals in. It sounded worse than the last time he got his hands on a rover woman. But a little pain's not about to turn me into some knife-stabbing wimp. Nobody's gonna outmuscle the Bruiser around here. We outmuscled you, fool. Oh, buddy. Left or right?
Up to you. I feel like we bypassed some, like, side quest in the outer world. Wasn't there like a village?
There is. I just couldn't remember what I'm gonna do in order to free them. Well, we could this is a good spot. We could stop right here. We have to talk to this guy and kill him. So do this. Go back out there to Old Arcovia Rift, I believe.
I think they're...
You're right to the east of us.
Yeah.
Um,
New Harbor, that's it.
Yeah. I just can't remember what we have to do in order to not have them all get just killed.
You could look it up.
Penguin's playing Warhammer 3. Yeah, I could, I guess. Don't. Okay, give me a second to look. Grim Dawn, New Harbor. Tells me nothing. Gives a quest. Pain tribute for the children. Okay. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Alrighty-o. I'm gonna talk to her. Unless you want to work, you should turn around and head back out here. We have nothing to give, and we don't need anyone stirring up trouble. What's happening here? What's happening here is we're just trying to stay alive, and that means toiling for Cronley's gang. We're a ragtag collection of survivors who either wandered in here looking for protection, or were captured by Cronley's thugs and put to work. Cronley's men use us in whatever way they please, and it's a hard life. But this place is better than what we knew out there on the road. I'll endure anything to keep my daughter safe, and, at least for now, she's too young for Cronley's men to bother with. Anything I can do to help? Silas over there makes sure that we stay in line and meet Cronley's quota. The waters have grown increasingly dangerous, and we're struggling to catch enough fish. But we can probably fill our nets in time for the tribute. We still have to gather scrap, though. We cannot miss our quota. The last time that happened, Silas took one of the children back to his camp, and we never saw her again. Please, if you truly want to help, gather the scrap for our tribute and pay it to Silas. However bad things may seem for us, they can only get worse. Cronley's gang hold all the hills overlooking New Harbor, and they're sure to notice if Silas went missing. The retribution would be severe. So please, don't do anything stupid. We're the ones who will suffer for it. I can take you all to Devil's Crossing via rail. A strange offer, but we cannot leave. The refugees here have become like a family to one another. Some of the children are being held by Cronley's men as insurance against us leaving. We all look out for one another here, and we know if any one of us left, those who remain would be punished for it. Of course I'll help you with your tribute. Alright, now you need to talk to Silas, and if we kill him, then they come down and they kill all the people, so we're not gonna do that. What you coming near me for? Get back to work. I was saying, how much coin would it take to make you leave? Now you're talking my language. Look, I don't much care for this joint, and a bit of coin sure might raise a man's reputation above, see? Up above, see? Give me 2,500 iron bits, and I'll tell Darius this place ain't worth the trouble no more. Deal. I'll give you 2,500 iron bits. Good, good. Glad to be done with this slith hole. Now get out of my sight before I change my mind. I'm gonna say whatever you say. Have you delivered the scrap to Silas? I bribed him so he leaves you alone for good. Thank you. I never could have imagined that we'd be free of this oppression, but it appears Silas's loyalty can be bought. Please take the scrap we collected for the tribute. It's the least we can do. Thank you.
And I think if we go back to where we were, we can find and free the children.
The children only show up there if we kill Silas, because then the gang comes in, kills everyone, and kidnaps the children. And the woman is like, please, everyone else is dead. Got the children. You want to go back into that area back there? I don't remember what's in here. I have 2 extra pieces of dynamite.
How many does it need?
1.
Okay, I have 6.
Boom. Oh, is this the Coliseum over here? I can't.
This is Four Hills.
Yeah, this is not the Coliseum. Oh, I see a star. Tenebris, the Blood Drinker. Oh, GG. Nine minutes.
Well, I hope everybody watching had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We certainly did. Instead of having a dinner, we had a Thanksgiving lunch. All the same foods, just at lunchtime, which meant we got to come home and watch the 49er game. That was extra fun. Our daughter actually really likes football. She loves to watch it with mommy.
Yeah.
Okay, did you click the altar? Ancient sarcophagus.
No. Before we go in that hall, sure that there's no one else gonna pop up if we walk over there. Graves. Okay.
Loot,
Loot.
loot, loot.
Nothing. Alright, let's go in the hall.
Down the hole.
Down the hatch. Okay.
So eventually, my build will be using only swords. Right now, I'm using whatever's the best weapon I can find.
Okay. Scrap. Hmm. I hear you opening things over there. Hey, there's the rat.
Oh, I leveled up.
Nice. Oh. Speed. Okay. Over? No. Oh, oh, yeah. Yes. Turned over a rock and I saw a hammer drop out of it. More hammer. Secret.
Secret, secret. I got a secret.
Ow. And then over here is where we spawned in. On this hill down here.
There's a
Wilkins,
note.
no. There's a little chest
Lore
over here.
book.
Alright, Wilkins, no. Let's see what it says. Word going around the camp is that the undead finally stopped attacking the walls. Not that I'm complaining, but a man's gotta wonder why. Just the other day, we lost 3 on the west wall when a bunch of them corpse fiends burst out of the bodies and took everyone by surprise. They was bleeding us dry, with no end in sight to their numbers. Hell, pretty sure I've seen a few of our dead lurking around out there. Now, I ain't no general, but seems to me like it was only a matter of time. The boss says that we've won, but old Arkovia belongs to the gang. He even called in his top lieutenants to join him in the mine for some sort of celebration. Feels too soon to me, but ain't nobody asking what Wilkins thinks. Ooze. Spawn right across the way. Right.
My inventory is getting a little full.
Inventory. Which mine next do we want to go to? This one's closer. Put that here. Oh, just back there. Let's see. I don't know where the other thing is. Probably over there. Let's go down south and turn this quest in. But
And I could sell.
Come see what's left.
how goes your mission? I have destroyed the forge. You hear the commotion you've caused from here. Well done. Your payment as promised. Now, I wonder if you'd be up for a little more work. You have in mind. Somewhere inside Cronley's hideout, underneath the 4 hills, there lives a bastard by the name Moneybags Martin. He earned his moniker exploiting poor travelers, such as my old group. A few months ago, Martin and his band caught us out in the road, demanding all our valuables. And I refused, and for that he took my eye. That was the day I left my rover elders, no longer willing to let this unforgiving world spit all over our pacifist lifestyle. Together with my brothers and sisters, we fight against our enemy instead of hiding and praying. I can't just leave them to pursue my revenge, though. That is why I'd like you to deliver of my vengeance. Be the deliverer of my vengeance. Find Martin, leave his corpse to rot in those tunnels, then return to me. I will find Moneybags Martin.
Eric, this is for you.
1 second.
Yeah, I knew you would like it.
XP to summon Hellhound plus 2 to familiar. Ooh, yeah, there's some nice bonuses there.
You're welcome. I look out for
You're
you.
welcome.
What could I say except
Did you know that
You're
Arkovia
welcome.
is the ancient birthplace of the Roari? I could tell you much of this land if you have time for a tale. I said I've found some texts you may find interesting. It's an outstanding discovery. I thank you in the name of all Roari for bringing these texts to us. I will make certain all rovers who visit here learn their content. And then I too need to
See what's left of my wares.
Saliwale.
Did you turn in that book already?
Yes,
Okay, I think I have to do it. Yeah.
probably.
Cool.
Okay. All right. I think that tunnel leads out over there. Let's go, I guess, let's go to the portal and go back in and kill,
Yeah.
Darius.
Just a brief detour, folks.
Okay.
What do you want?
Well, looks like I get to try out my new powers today. Aren't you from Devil's Crossing? Why are you doing this? Bourbon's gonna pay, no way around that. Nothing against you, not personally, but you're about the only person standing between Devil's Crossing and Darius's plans. I take you out, Darius bestows more of his magnificent power upon me, and Bourbon hangs. Maybe I'm making a deal with the devil here, but hell sure beats starving in Devil's Crossing. What's your issue with Bourbon? I was a prisoner in Devil's Crossing back when it still served as an actual prison. When the world went down the slith hole, I stayed here with Darius and his group. It was the safest place I could think of. Clearly, Bourbon thought the same when he showed up with the rest of the survivors. Things escalated quickly, but in the end, Bourbon had more firepower. Those prisoners that survived were driven out and set free. I hid when the fighting got ugly and bided my time. Come out later looking like another refugee. Of course, I kept myself busy. The water pump was my work, you know. After you restored the bridge, I returned to the boss. Things sure have changed since then. You're a worthless traitor. Irene. Oh, maybe.
Ooh, the Bruiser Romanov's note. You'd
Oh.
already gotten that one.
This one's different. Oh no, yeah, you're right. It's the same one. Counted for me XP wise again and leveled me up. Onward to our victory. Dynamite!
Dynamite.
Dynamite! Bugs in the mines. See a secret.
There was another chest in there.
Okay. Where are you at, money bags? A body bag with your name on it.
Nah, we'll leave him for the worms. Ooh, fighty thing.
Metro. Bloodhound. Ooh, 2 blues.
I got
What
some
did
things.
I pick
Hang
up
on.
here? Mm-hmm. This is the shoulders for you, guardsman. Guardsman's shoulder. Boots of unseen swift. And drop these shoulders for you.
Oh, they're the ones I've got. But they are better than the ones that I got.
Ever so slight. Okay. The money bags. Money bags, Martin. Going down. Ow, stop attacking me. Yeah.
You know what?
What?
I want Thanksgiving leftovers. But they are all at my mother's house.
Miss home with any leftovers? We have our leftover,
We brought the casserole home, so revenge.
sweet potato casserole. Dynamite. Or bugs.
Mom didn't want it in the house because they're watching my dad's sugars.
Yep.
He got to have some, because it's a special day.
Okay. To the boss we go. Yeah.
So Bourbon's dog has come barking. You should give up trying to act the savior. It doesn't suit you. Humanity is already doomed and a new power is rising. Get on board like I did or go extinct. Well, that's not quite true. The Ethereals will need new vessels, so I'm sure they'll keep some domesticated humans around to breed like livestock. You know, I heard you were taken when they found you. I bet your offspring would make good vessels.
Where's Elsa?
Mornay's little sweet thing? I pity she escaped. Oh, the delicious things I could have done with such tender flesh. She fled west, but she won't get far. Half troll tribes hold Smuggler's Pass, and with nowhere to run, my men will soon retrieve her.
Why are you after the prison?
Isn't it obvious? Devil's Crossing may be a prison, but it's like a fortress and controls the roads to Burwich and to the west. The Ethereals wanted to capture it, and you know, as much as I wanted out of that place, I think I've grown nostalgic for it. This time, I get to play Warden, and I intend to have some fun just like old Krieg did. Tell you what, give me Devil's Crossing and I'll put in a word for you. Maybe get the Ethereals to keep you around as a breeder. Either that, or I'm happy to do things the painful way. Painful. You, that is.
Alright, I don't think we can... I don't think we can end this peacefully, so I'm not even going to suggest it. I'm going to say this ends now.
Yeah.
Ooh. He does hit hard. That stuff he puts on the ground is no joke. Very nice. Remember that being a little bit harder in the past. Ooh. And then the little seat back here. Note. Note. Let's see, this cluster of aether crystals appears to be the source of the corruption. Its destruction would see an end to Crowley's mad designs. You hear faint whispers in your head as you approach it. as if a multitude of voices were calling out to you from within the shard. I'm going to destroy the laboratory and the crystal.
Do it.
Bam. Evil.
Hold up. I find a new ring.
Nice. See Cronley's note, part 1. Oof. So it says, when the attacks stopped and the Ethereal sent in their envoys, they knew they had us by the balls. All they had to do was squeeze, and any other man would have sung them a tune worthy of the Erulan opera. But they've never contended with Darius Cronley. They came, 2 of them, humans in robes. Only thing that had given them away was the eyes. The eyes glowed that sickly aether green. They offered me a chance to surrender, a chance to live out our lives as vessels and breeders for their growing army. I sent their heads back on spikes, see if those spirits survived that. But when they came back again with new terms, well, they were speaking my language. I was to be a piece in their grand design, a master of my very own army of aether-powered humans. All I had to do was to pledge myself to their cause and to plant one of their crystals within the mine. The rest, they said, would be revealed in time. The second one says, the Ethereals left. They are headed north to Homestead in order to squash a human resistance orchestrated by the damned Black Legion. I've been left to my own devices, but for one caveat: eradicate Devil's Crossing. It is a task I will relish with great pleasure. There are so many ways I could squeeze the life out of Bourbon, but unfortunately I'll have to settle for just one. Perhaps after I behead his mangled corpse, I'll shove him full of aether shards and bring him back as a personal servant. Then I can kill him over and over and over again. But first I must finish my glorious army. Another batch of aspiring followers is due to arrive within the hour. They have no idea of what suffering and agony is in store for them. I sometimes wish that more would die during the procedure. The failed ones make for such entertaining playthings, their screams echoing throughout the tunnels. Perhaps today I will have to slit one's throat, just for good fun.
These are awful people.
Oh, well, there's a reason he was in prison. Okay. And the kiddos are not here. They'd be in those cages. John, your belt. No. Your boss is dead. Surrender. Better yet, just fall on your own swords. Okay.
Down the hole?
Down the hole. Alright, we're on the other side of town. Hey, it's these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Be wary, traveler. Oh, no, this is a woman, huh? Be wary, traveler. The savages living up in the four hills have destroyed this once magnificent structure in a vain effort to trap their victims. With the bridge gone and the road to Smuggler's Pass washed out by storms, the way north is barred to us. Is there no other way? There is one other, but you would be a fool to try it. South of here, there are the ruins of the ancient city of Arkovia. There is a passage there, through the Arkovian Undercity, that leads into the Broken Hills. You would be wise to turn back. That is the realm of the Cursed Dead. Cursed Dead? Yes, the remnants of Arkovia's cursed people. Their tale is a tragic one, but none could tell it better than Amkala. back at our camp near New Harbor. I will have to speak to her. Portal!
Okay, we got some quests to turn in. Shall we do that real quick?
Yeah, let's go back to Devil's Crossing. Actually might be a pretty good spot to kind of... my back's starting to kill me right now.
All right, we'll wrap up for the evening and we'll come back another day.
Yeah. Talk to Mornay.
Well,
He's not here, is he?
He's right here, yeah.
Oh.
Darius is no more and his gang is scattered.
the world is a little safer today with that.
Yay! Oh,
Now what of Elsa?
that leveled me.
You must have seen something.
Darius did not have Elsa.
Damnation. Perhaps she escaped and ran for Homestead. Or maybe they sold her. I have to go back out there. If there is any chance that Elsa still lives, I have to find her. I owe her that much.
What do we do now?
Now that we're not in any imminent danger, we need to deal with a more subtle enemy. Starvation. Devil's Crossing is running out of food and our supply runs are coming up dry. We need a reliable source of food and we need it fast. Barnabas has some ideas as to what we can do. Speak to him immediately.
I will speak to Barnabas. Blunderbuss. Let's see here. Barnabas.
Come, friend. Share a glass with Barnabas to celebrate your victory in Burwich.
Marna said you have a plan for our food situation.
Right to business then. Before the world fell apart, Burwich got its food stocks from the vast farmlands to the northwest. With the bridge repaired, we need to find a way back to Homestead. The journey will take you far to the northwest, and I haven't a clue what's out there. Start by following the road out into the Arcovian foothills, all the way through Old Arcovia. With luck, the old coastal bridge near Twin Falls still stands. If that's not an option, you'll have to look for Smuggler's Pass. It's an old smuggling route that ran through the Broken Hills. It should connect to Homestead. We must find out whether the farmlands can still support us, or if the Grim Dawn claimed them as it did Burwich.
What can I expect out there?
Nobody's been as far north as Homestead in months, so I can only imagine what sort of horrors have crawled out of the mountain crags following the Grim Dawn. Stay sharp out there.
I will. We also have to report back to Quaid.
Yeah.
Probably go do that.
Got something you need stashed?
Oops. There we go.
Keep an eye on this.
This is a long Annals of Arcovia. Let's see here. It falls upon strange times that a king would abdicate the throne of his own volition. Stranger still is the reason he gave his court. There is no other way to put it. King Rowan, a third of his line, had been struck by madness. Upon returning from a successful campaign against the barbarian tribes of Agaron's Peak, the king raved about a chance meeting with a wary traveler whom he called Mogdragen. Rowan, in his generosity, offered the old man the use of his horse. The man, and here's where the king's tale loses all sense, declined the proposal, and, speaking in a low voice that only his majesty could hear, instead offered Rowan a warning. The old man spurted prophetic lies about the impending collapse of our great nation and the fall of the beacon of the West, Arcovia herself. He implored the king to leave his title, his wealth, his very identity behind. There were some amongst the court who urged Rowan to see his madness through, greedy heads of Arcovian houses who saw this tragedy as an opportunity to seize power. The queen, the shining jewel of Arcovia, wept before her king and begged him to reconsider, but Rowan was resolute. With a single decree, he shattered the royal line and abandoned his ordained post as king of Arcovia. Word of the king's madness spread quickly among the populace. To my great surprise, some of his subjects followed Rowan's lead, abandoning their livelihoods to follow their despondent ruler into a life of poverty and lost identity. It has been 3 fortnights since that fateful day. The queen lies dead in her chambers. They say she died of sorrow from the loss of her king, but I suspect more clandestine causes. The court has fallen into chaos as the great houses bicker amongst themselves for the empty throne. With no end in sight to the squabbles and no clear line to the throne, my patron, Laudos Vegra, has called for the formation of an oligarchy ruled by the heads of Arcovia's elite. No good can come from this. Of that I am certain. These days, I cannot help but wonder if Rowan's prophecy was a self-fulfilling one, or perhaps this storm was a long time coming, and we were merely too blind to see it. I feel for Arcovia. I fear for her soul. Written by Theodicus Vegra, scribe of Arcovia. Interesting.
Isn't that one of the wild gods?
I think so. That I do believe is true.
Put it to good use.
Okay. I'm going to head back to speak with Quaid
As will
at Old
I.
Arcovia. Old Arcovia. Wait for you to join me. Hey, Quaid. How goes the hunt? Moneybags Martin is dead. You are ruthlessly effective. I hope he screamed for help, his wailing unanswered in those old mine tunnels. Thank you. You've put my mind at ease.
Yay!
You're welcome. Oh. Close to leveling up. But I think that's where I'm going to have to call it for the night. I think I'm going to have to go down and rest for a little bit.
Been a long day.
Yes, it has. Well, like Cassie was saying, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And hope everyone's day was good. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.